Hi everybody, welcome back. So it's night time, it's bedtime, I'm in my pyjamas, but I've just got a couple of ideas that are just buzzing around my head of potential projects that I want to do with fluid art. Can't get them out of my head, so I'm going to do them now before I go to bed. So I'll have a late night, but it doesn't matter. The children are on holiday tomorrow. I've finished work, so alarm clocks are off. So I'm going to do, a bit of late night pouring. Why not? So the idea that the pour I'm about to do, based on a Christmas card that I saw, I'm going to do an explosive Dutch pour, and then afterwards I'm going to embellish it with what hopefully will look like the silhouette of a stable with the baby Jesus and the manger, and then some words across the painting. And at the top of the manger there's a star. So if you could imagine, in fact, a little bit like this one, just a coincidence. I'm going to have an explosion from roughly where the star will be. So a little bit like that, and then blow the paints out, Dutch pour, but blow the paints out from that point, from where the star will be. I'm going to go for quite dark colours. I want them to look quite night time colours, sort of dark blues, a little bit of purple, like the night sky. Don't know if it'll work. I'm just going to enjoy finding out. Here are the colours I'm going to use for this pour. So I've got some ultramarine blue, king's blue, iridescent blue black, some darker purple and lighter purple, both are Amsterdam colours, ultramarine violet, and I'm not sure what this one is, can't remember, some silver and some Prussian blue. So they're all mixed to my Dutch pour consistency, so mixed with floetrol and water. And I'm going to use a 40cm square canvas. Now I've just marked a little point on there with pencil, so it's in the middle, 40cm canvas, so it's at the 20cm mark. And I've come down just about where I think my star is going to go. So that's going to be the centre of my explosive Dutch pour. So my plan is to drizzle paints on in all directions, and then with my hairdryer blow the paint out from that point. So it will look like all the paint will come from this point, and that's going to have the star over the top. So the colours are quite dark, other than the silver. I think I'm going to put the silver in, but just a little bit, but I want it to look quite dark, because then the stencil I'm going to do over the top, I'm actually going to do in a white colour, which I've never done before. I've always done black silhouettes, black stencils, but I'm going to go for white. Right, I'm going to start with the Prussian blue, so the darkest. So I'm literally just going to drizzle some colours on, and I'm trying to do quite thin beads of paint. When I've done this before, I've done lots of really thick beads of paint, and you get lots of blocks of colour that way, whereas I think I just like it all to merge a little bit, blend a little bit more, because it's a reasonably small canvas. Right, I think that's fine just to start with, and I'll probably come back and add some more of that colour. Right, iridescent blue black. Now I think probably that's enough up the top here, but I'm not sure it's enough at the bottom, because it's got further to go. So it's building up nicely here, but I just need it to build up a little bit more at the bottom here. I think that's now going to be enough. So lots of empty canvas, but it's a lovely fluid paint, so it should just spread really nicely now as I blow this out. Right, so if I remember, the star was about, the star's going to be about there. So I think I might should I go at the top first, or should I go at the bottom first? I feel like I should get the top done first. Wow, 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 those colours are beautiful. So I'm going to just turn this round, and there's still a big pile of paint here, so I'm really going to now pick that up and carry that down the, oh sorry, carry that down the canvas. Right, I'm almost done. I think I'm just going to blow it out a little bit more further upwards, because if you look at the edges, these are a little bit more muddied or blended, whereas that isn't so much. And I've still got quite a bit of paint there, which I'd quite like just to blend in just a little bit more. I'm really happy. So you've definitely got a focal point, a centre, so that will be covered up with my star, and then the colours have just blended beautifully. What I ended up doing is using my breath to blow on the paint a little bit as well, because what that does is create little ripples. You can see there was one breath there, so you can see little ripples there and little ripples there. When you blow it with the hairdryer, it looks more like this bit here, straight. I really like a mixture of the two. I really like the kind of wiggly here, little wiggly lines, which you can create using your breath. I just think it looked a bit too straight and a bit too stark with just the hairdryer jets of air. Now I realised I said it looked a little bit muddy down here, and that would be a weird thing to say because the colours should blend, but I've realised it's this colour, it's the blue black, the iridescent blue black. It's made it look slightly muddy. So I think when it's dry, I don't think you'll get that. It almost looks like a kind of dirty colour there, like a browny colour. I don't think it will. I think when it dries, you will actually see the blue more in it. And as you know, I said about the silver, really pretty. There's not loads, but really pretty cells. And can you see they're all the silver? So it really does. Oh, there's some other colours there actually, but really it's 99% the silver that creates the cells. So really happy. This will dry darker, and as I said, that is what I want. I want it to be relatively subtle, but beautifully sort of flowing. So yeah, really happy. So I'll be back when it's dry. So at one point I was really worried I wouldn't have enough room for all the lettering. I think I've made it slightly big, but so happy. It all fits, it works. I absolutely love it. I love the white. So as I said, I've never done a white silhouette before or a white outline like this. And I just think on that really dark base, it works really well. So I sketched it out on paper, you saw, then I just traced around it to create the outside shape of the stable. I've left the paint quite thick in places, as you can see, because I want it to look a little bit natural, a little bit rustic, so it almost looks like uneven bits of wood. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be completely straight, it's not there, and I think that works really, really well. So you've got the manger, you've got, well, presumably baby Jesus in there, and then the star at the top, and then to make it look a little bit more Christmassy, like a Christmas card, to me, it almost looks like some sort of bunting going across, or a Christmas decoration, with the words stemming from baby Jesus, and then a heart across and a dove. The actual pour beneath is just subtle. So without the embellishment, it was quite an obvious pattern and quite obviously stemmed out from the centre there. But really with the white over the top, it just is the perfect background because it's just not too obvious. It's there, but it's subtle, and that's exactly what I wanted. So really, really happy with this. So I hope you're all having a wonderful Christmas. Leave me any comments you want to, any thoughts you have about the painting. I'd love to hear them. So happy Christmas. Take care, everyone. Bye.